So we got a little 2K action going on. So I was Saturdays more. And I guess we should play the Warriors because, going stank, you know what I mean? So I took my thing down to 83 though, so, because it was kind of not being fair. More or less, right? Let's say, actually, I can't put one of that. Alright, let's go. It's done. Okay, let's go here. Let's go Warriors. Actually, let's just go. Let's just look around and see what's going on. Classic team. Top Rivers. Yeah, let's go Lakers. Yeah, let's go. This is a classic matchup right here. Trying to find a bull on the Detroit Pistons. There we go. Actually, we're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go here. Alright, now I'm thinking. Alright, let's play this.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And we look around the league. Look way out there, guys. Super teams are a constant topic. Even Michael Jordan said one or two teams are great, 28 are garbage. Any of your thoughts?
It's funny to hear that because in my mind, the Bulls was kind of a super team, but they were just formed differently. I think Michael is talking about the approach. I'm just going to find you and play with you. Super teams that he was in was built by the draft and player development.
One theory in minimizing super teams is to raise the max salary. If you pay superstars true market value, they won't end up on the same team.
Ooh, you really think so?
I know so. I'm part owner of the Sacramento Kings.
Well, sorry about
And
that.
you want to raise the salary.
Wow.
I
That'll
wanna
do it
play
for
you.
us.
Can I play for you?
Nice plug.
course.
Nice plug for the Kings.
Man up.
And
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Aguirre is out there with Mahorn. Then it's Lambier. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Thomas in the point guard. Worthy against Aguirre. Here's Thomas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And that one's good. Green. Thomas with the ball. Mahorn. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
They're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Aguirre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Unloads from 9, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Scott.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Right wing. Mahorn the pass to Lambier. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Magic. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Lambier. Here's Aguirre. 6 on the shot clock. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. .151 left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want. It's a good shot to get yourself in the rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
It's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Detroit making a switch. Rodman's checked in. Johnson surveying the floor. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's good. Scott's got his first basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Thomas. Just got the run. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And with the time running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Dumars. Shot clock at 5. On the wing. And against the Pistons missing.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him.
The open shot by Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn over for not getting off the shot before second violation. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. In the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast. They better watch out.
Pistons trail by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Thomas is out there with Johnson. And it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Lambeer. And it's Aguirre in at the 3 slot. 3 on the clock. Tries again, and Thompson sends it back. Last break, the Lakers in with the ball. And there's Worthy on the assist by Green. Worthy's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. And the Pistons with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Cooper. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Thomas passes to Rodman. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Back to Worthy. Top of the key. And the shot is long.
And right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Now here's Thomas. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Thompson with the bucket.
They found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Pistons trail by 7. Thomas surveying the D. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .146 left in the second quarter. Here's Cooper. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Detroit's ball. Aguirre passes to Rodman. Great D that time from Green. Lakers leading by 7. Pulls up on the wing. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 4 points this quarter. Cooper's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Worthy against Johnson. Shoots over Worthy. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation. The coach right there, I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here is Thomas. After Magic Johnson's bucket, our timeout called by Detroit.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. I mean, there have been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
And the Lakers with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Green, and it's Scott in for Cooper. Then for the Pistons, James Edwards checked in for Rodman, and it's Dumars in for Johnson. Thomas, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Worthy, the pass to Scott. Worthy trying to break free. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now, here's Dumars. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Scott. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Lakers lead by 16.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Worthy. Again, Los Angeles.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, they figured out what's working, and that's what they're going to keep hammering this.
And the basket by Thomas.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Byron Scott getting it done today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Green is out there with Worthy. Then it's Johnson, and there's Byron Scott, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in its center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Green, on it from 12.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Thomas passes to Mahorn. Kicks to Lambier. Outside Thomas. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Nice shot by Worthy.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Dumars. No points in the game yet for him. He gets it in there.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Scott. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing minutes.
Thomas against Johnson. Out to the right wing. Mahorn kicks to Lambier. The shot will not fall. Lakers leading by 18. Deflects the pass. Lambier with the steal. Right side Dumars. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Worthy. And again, it's the Lakers.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Detroit. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Outside Dumars. 20 feet out. A rebound by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Pistons trail by 20. Outside Thomas, out left of the wing. Here's Lambier, and it's good off the back rim and in. Lambier's got 4 points this quarter. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Scott. Shoots over Dumars. Again, Los Angeles.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Thomas. He has 6. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
So it's the Pistons now. Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rambis comes in for Green. James Edwards checked in for the Pistons. Sally comes in for Mahorn. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dumars kicks to Rodman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. And Scott has it in the corner. Here's Worthy. The kick out to Scott. Fires the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Scott's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Now Dumars. Outside Rodman. Outside Dumars. 1 second left. And the miss. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top. Ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Sally is out there with Edwards. And it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dumars in at the 2 guard. Inside, Thomas. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Worthy. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Worthy's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dumars against Scott. Releases from 15. Dumars misses. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
That one good for 2.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the net. That's his focus right now. Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Rambis against Sally. And Thompson kicks it over to Worthy. Over Rodman. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Thompson. Worthy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
A floater. Thomas, no luck. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Scott, good.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate. Here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
To the middle, stolen by Magic. The feed to Scott. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
That's good from Scott. Some changes for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Magic Johnson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Dawkins checked in for Edwards. Aguirre comes in for Dennis Rodman. Johnson, he's checked in for Dumars. And Smith subbed in for Thomas. Here's Johnson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Scott. Out to Thompson. The pass to Rambis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Here's Johnson. They need this. The rebound by Cooper.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Rambis. It's good.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
And then Sally with the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high-percentage shot in close.
Scott finds Thompson. Thompson in the corner. Rambis passes to Scott. Thompson the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rambis, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the floor of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. That one misses for Aguirre.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.